Today, I want to talk to you about what we can do to make a difference. At about midnight on November 9th, I wrote a blog post called Artists, A Call to Arms. It was my immediate reaction to the 2016 presidential elections. There is no hiding the fact that I'm still with her. I've been a Hillary supporter since 2008. Of course, I couldn't vote then, but I was one of those kids out campaigning for the Yuma County Democrats, trying to make my voice heard in our red state. But I don't want to talk about politics right now. I don't want to talk about who you voted for, or who's right, or who's wrong. What's done is done, and it's clear that our nation is completely divided. And now we have to figure out what comes next. I really believe that art can play a critical role in healing our society. We can find ways to communicate despite opposing political views and values. And I'm not just talking about visual artists like myself, but the thing is, we have to stop working in our own little bubbles. We have to keep our eyes, arms, and hearts open. But first things first, take care of yourself. I feel completely exhausted. I'm sure there are plenty of you out there that feel the same. So while I try to recuperate and figure out how I personally can make more of an impact, I'm working with what I got, which right now is aftrART and some of the work that has already been made. I've decided to run 2 limited edition print sales and sell the remaining copies of the book that I made for my project Young Mothers. At least half of the proceeds from each sale will go to nonprofit and advocacy organizations. But here's the catch. This isn't about art and money. It's about creating opportunities for participation, getting people to take action in this messy world that we're living in, and raise awareness for some of the awesome organizations that are fighting for change. So here's how the fundraiser works. You get 3 options: my Young Mothers book, limited edition prints of my Yuma series, or limited edition prints from the work that I made while I was in Colorado. With each of those sales, you get to choose which organization you'd like to support. With Young Mothers, I've selected a few that focus on women's rights. With my Yuma series, I found some great organizations that are fighting for immigration reform. And if you buy prints from Between Mountains, you'll get to choose from a few environmental advocacy groups. I've listed 5 or 6 organizations that I think are doing great work for each category. But you're also welcome to write in an organization, and I'll make sure that your donation goes to the right place. As far as pricing goes, the Young Mothers books are $40 each, and $30 of that sale will go to the organization of your choosing. But with the limited edition prints, you actually get to choose your own price. Now, if these prints were in a gallery, I would typically price them at $60 each. But through this, you can purchase a print for as low as $20. I wanted to do this because there have been plenty of times where I really wanted to support an artist or a cause, and I just couldn't afford to. So I'm hoping more people can participate if they get to choose what they pay. And finally, if you're not in the position to donate, I get it, I've been there. But I hope this can inspire you in some way to do what you can to make a difference when the time is right for you. I personally spent a lot of time being quiet, not fighting for the rights and the people that I care about. And looking back, I regret every minute of it. So I'm hoping that some of the work that I've made in the past will find new meaning through this small project, to make a difference and to inspire others to do the same. So if you haven't already, check out the shop where you can purchase some of my work and help out a cause that you care about. And I'm going to try to get back on track next week. Somehow, I didn't foresee this political detour that I've been taking on aftrART, and a lot of what I have originally planned has been pushed behind. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.